Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Dynamo. So I'm going to give you an update. As you can see from the table in front of you, we're doing okay. I was not expecting to just blitz through this league at the moment, but very, very good start. 27-4, 7 against. I stumbled upon a tactical setup that's actually like devastating the league at the moment. It is incredibly defensively solid while allowing for that build-up play. And then you have those basically front three with the overloading wings. It's really, really, really effective. So basically, I still have my plan A, but then I also have my plan AB for if I just need more central penetration, where I have the two supporting strikers as well as an enganche. The reason I have that enganche is because I just signed Keith Ward. Look at this fella. Look, oh my God, look at him. The physicals leave something to be desired, but 32 years of age and he's supposed to just sit in that hole. So he's not going to be doing a huge amount of running. The whole point of this player is that he's going to be looking for opportunities to spread it forward to those players moving forward. And especially with like Coffee, Meany and Delap have been playing really well, but Sam Verdoden, this man has been a man possessed. 8 goals in 9 appearances. And if we go into the form, you can actually see that he had a bit of a slow start. I was mainly playing him as an attacking midfielder and an advanced playmaker, and I found that he just wasn't really doing it. Like, not even many assists. He's 2 assists all season. And I just started noticing. I played him as a support striker, shadow striker against Peterborough Sports, and he bagged 2. I also, every now and then what I'll do as well is with this, sometimes when I feel like I need more defensive stability, I'll just drop back and have as an attacking centre midfielder, where in that defensive phase and the transition phase, that centre mid tends to hold back into what would traditionally be an attacking midfielder support role, but he still bombs forward if I need somebody. And Verdon is really good in that role. So let's go back to plan A. No, we don't want to save that. So like this is what I'm working with. Mainly at the moment, do I want them to be attacking? I think I want them to be attacking. To go attacking at the moment. And then the ball-winning midfielders, depending on where I want that line of engagement, if I want them to be more compact and force people wide, I have them on defending role so that they just give the ball either to Lynch, Barker. I'm looking at the players on the screen at the moment. This is my first team. I've got a cup game. That's what I'm going to be showing you, the cup game. But mainly, like, let's pull the first team here for a second, because it's close enough to how this works. So Ward's going to be over here. I'm in that situation now where I have too many good players, where I can't fit them all on the squad. It's really, really annoying. That's why I've kind of pulled this together, because where is he? Verdon over here. Delap, Verdon, Ward. That's kind of my starting. Ryan Connolly, he's not a player that I started with. I actually brought him in recently, but he's hit the ground absolutely running, really solid technical as well as mental attributes. Again, the physical just isn't there, but again, the role that I have him playing in that ball-winning midfielder and defensive role, yeah, he's going to be closing down, utilising that. I kind of want to trade him in as a... I bought him when I was playing when I was playing deep line playmakers. He's still really good in a ball-winning midfielder support role, because he tends to go forward and utilises that, tries killer balls often. I'm playing him out of role, not out of position, but out of role at the moment, but he's still doing really, really well. 3 assists and 3 appearances. Like, what more do you want from that with a 7.2? We have lost somebody, unfortunately, though. Let's go back to the schedule. Where is he? It's not McNamee, it's McManus. Unfortunately, he's gone back. He's on loan from Shelburne. He's all over the place. He was with us for a little bit, but when I brought him in on the loan contract, for whatever reason, I thought I had his position to be central defensive midfielder. That's what I thought I had done. But because I'm playing him as a DCM, the contract said he was supposed to be playing in the centre mid. I don't play with centre mids. So Damien Duff at Shelburne was like, play him where we want to play him or we'll take him back. And I was just like, I'm just not going to deal with this. Take him back. I'm gutted, because he was actually a really, really good player, 21 years of age. And I had the chance of maybe trying to sneak him away if I could wheedle my way in there. His contract expires on the 25th. So you know what I'm going to do? He's outside the scouting range. I have a little bit of a scouting. So what I'm gonna maybe look into trying to get him eventually, although that estimated wage is disgusting. So we lost out on McManus. So that's genuinely upsetting, but I brought in, like I said, I brought in Ryan Connolly, and he has been just as good. Part of the problem is I'm replacing somebody who's 6'1" with decent marking and tackling for somebody who's 6'5". Where is Connolly? Ryan Connolly. He's 6'5". He's 5'8". It's not a like for like, but he is a more attacking player, and you can see it in those assists. Still, all in all, let me pull up the stats for competition for league, and you can see so far in terms of appearances, Liam Hughes is absolutely rocking it up, tearing it up at the top of the bottom. Really solid. He has had 5 clean sheets. Now he's conceded 7, but in reality, if you go into the form here, there you go. It's every now and then, like he conceded 3 against Boston. Boston was a ping pong match. But I'll show you the Boston statistics in a second. But you can see here, he's doing really, really well. In terms of like expected goals against, he tends to kind of do okay. Like he was supposed to get 1.8, conceded 1. He didn't have a good game there. Conceded 3, 2.1. Conceded 1.5. I mean, like in reality, he could be better. He could be doing better, but his ratings overall are really, really well. And like, look, with 5 clean sheets in 5 clean sheets in 9 games, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to be happy with what I have, especially because he is too good for this level. Now, it's saying he's close to his full potential. We won't really know. When I first signed him, he said he was going to be a League 2 quality player, so we might end up having to find somebody else. This is saying he's an inconsistent player. But anyway, Horgan is going to get a shout. He's going to get a chance in this cup game. I haven't been playing him in the reserve games. Gamble hasn't been playing in the reserve games. Yeah, my reserves are being battered around the place because I just haven't been investing in them at all. I haven't been paying much attention to them. Let's, as you can see, 9-0, 3-0, 7-1, 10-0, 6-1, 6-0. We are being hockeyed. But again, this is a squad that I will be building in future seasons. I am not trying to do anything with them right now. Right now, they're a punching bag. They're a free 3 points for whoever wants them. My under 18s, I'm trying to bring in some players for the under 19s. I have a bunch of people kind of. Why is he playing? What, Gamble? What are you doing? Why is he playing as a defensive centre midfielder? Right. What? There's an outfield attribute here. It's an outfield rating. What is going on? Why are they playing him as a centre? I found the next Roy Keane. That's what I did. He started off in goal and he went out there to break people's legs. He wasn't breaking enough legs in goal. That's ridiculous for me. Because if you go into transfers, you can see I have a bunch of under 19s players coming in, a bunch of 17 and 16 year olds who they're going to join when they're going to join, but I'm trying to like flesh out that under 19s because the first youth intake is going to be a bunch of 16, 17 year olds. They're going to make up the bulk of my under 19s, while the current under 19s players that I bring in are going to graduate into that reserve team football. I want to try keep players under 21 if I can, where basically, if they're not playing first team football by the time they're 22, I need to send them back to the League of Ireland, either to play non-league football or play first division football. But that's where we're going at the moment anyway. Before I go back to show you the squad, let me just show you this. Like, a 90+1 Sam Verdun winner. I genuinely thought this was going to be 3-3. I genuinely thought this would be 3-3. It really felt like one of those games. And I was thinking, all right, look, my win streak is over. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. That's a very good League North record. And then Verdun just steps up at the very end and just bangs it home from close range. I think it was one of those crosses. And then we're not conceding goals. We're controlling games. That is what I'm enjoying. We do have the highest average attendance in the league at the moment, though. Let me pull up the stats at the moment. That's staff, not stats. Competitions, Vanarama, stats, team detailed. So we've the best form, that's obvious. Where is it? Oh, we've also conceded the least number of goals. And as you can see, one of those was 5. There you go. Average attendance, just over 4,000 people. Probably unfair for this level. What I did is I just lifted Cove Ramblers statistics into the database because I don't know what Dublin is, and I imagine they would be fairly decently supported. We'll see what happens as that drops off, but ultimately the whole point of the save is I want to try and get them into the Premier League. But in terms of attendances, we're under half our capacity. We've got a capacity of 8,000 at the moment, although once we get into mandating seated stadiums, that could all change. One thing that I was quite happy with, though, is because I was thinking maybe I'm just too good for this level. Maybe I'm able to afford players. But in the... Where's the wages tab again? I need to remember where this goes. Give me 2 seconds. Found it. In terms of annual salary, why did I struggle with that one? I think I saw Annam in there and it just got me. Scunthorpe obviously are top. Like they came down from professional league football to the professional club. They're paying a fortune in wages. We're here comfortably mid-table with just under 400,000 a year. We're not blowing it out of the water, and I was kind of surprised to see this. And one thing that was quite happy as well is actually, if you go into the schedule of the competitions, Boston and Scunthorpe, we've beaten both of those. That was really big for us, because if you go into that season preview, Scunthorpe are expected to top it and Boston just behind me. I want that automatic promotion. I really want that automatic promotion. And as we stand at the moment, in terms of the media's Dream 11 out of the competition, Finnerty, I expected that, best player at the club, but Verdun has moved into that attacking role, and he's also one of the key players in the actual competition itself. Connor Smith, I thought he was Irish. Never mind, I'm thinking of somebody else. But yeah, Verdun is somewhat my talisman at the moment. I'm desperately trying to keep him in the squad if I can, because he's just scoring goals for fun and getting player of the match appearances. But I don't want Finnerty to go unnoticed. He has been immense for us, even though it's a 6.9. He's been perfect. He's been absolutely brilliant, just commanding presence at the back. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play with this formation here at the moment. So I have largely, let me get clear entire team. I'm very quickly going to pick a side for the reserve team. Back to you in 2 seconds. Here we go, I picked the side. So it's basically what I've done is I've picked from players who just haven't played that much, because I'm trying to get that bit of rotation. We're level 6, but we're comfortably a level 5 side from what I've seen so far. I'm expecting us to dominate this game, and we're playing against a level 7 side. So let's get cracking into it, and let's actually get this game going. It's in 4 days. We'll be back in 4 days. All right, so it's cup game, cup day. Let's get cracking. So we have our team. We have the 7 substitutes. You do not understand when you play non-league football. You do not understand how much of a novelty it is to have 7. For the life of me, I do not understand why the non-league does this. 5. Why do 5 substitutes? Why? Just why? Why do it? Why do it? If you're going to have the 5, just allow them to pick all 5 from the 5. Otherwise, you're going to get massive injury concerns. Okay, rant over. Submit team. Captain up and picks. Go on. We'll give it to John. So go into this game. Now, I'm going to be very interested to see how Horgan gets on, because like I said, it's his first game. In pre-season, he did fairly well whenever he deputised for Hughes, but I was very much solid. Like, Hughes is my first choice goalkeeper. Horgan in as the cup goalkeeper. It's the dressing room. Okay. So what do I want to do? So all the best, have fun out there. I want to take the pressure off them because we are expected to win this. God, isn't that a glorious sight? Look at that. Look at this squad. You can see them perfectly on top of the roof. Why are they on the roof? This makes no sense. Why have you done this? So, yeah, I don't know any of these people. They are all greyed out faces. And oh my God, half the squad are still in the building. Oh, somebody alert the authorities. All right, let's get it. Skip. Now, I'm not the first person to say this, but the match engine looks gorgeous. So go key highlights, that's fine. Shouts immediately get them into a courage, so we can try and get this off to a good start. 2 shots on target with a 6.65. All right, Connolly on to Malloy. Bringing it inside to Doyle. Go on, Doyle. Bringing it forward. Oh, Jesus, beautiful. Nearly curled it around. One thing that I don't like about my side is they are fairly selfish. But look, it is what it is. Connolly, go on. Get yourself an assist. I'm playing balls into the central areas because I've just found near post, far post. It's not working for me. So Scanlon bringing this forward. Can we bring him into that trap and try pull him into the mid? Doyle, why have you got 7.1? You haven't done anything. All right, so O'Sullivan Connell. I actually just had a row with him before we started. He was not doing well in training. And I basically pulled him into the office and said, you need to train better. And he was like, I'm training fine. I was like, I'm the manager. I know what good training is. And he was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to be convinced. And I was like, all right then, fuck off. If I have to send him back again, I will. I brought him in on loan. No, I'm thinking of something else. Jesus, I'm just slandering Connell. It was, I can't remember the name of him. What's his name? Let me pull it open here. It's not O'Sullivan Connell. It's the other guy I have on loan. Ben Lynch, there we go. Yeah, I had a blowing out with Ben Lynch. Although Lynch is only here until November, so he'll be gone soon. Here's a really annoying thing with the way the Irish League is set up. For a while, the contracts run out really early because Ireland is a summer league, and I couldn't be arsed changing all the contracts. So it is what it is. Until everybody gets re-signed, they have awkward contracts. It means you're going to get a lot of movement around the place, with Sullivan over to O'Sullivan Connell, Nugent playing that halfback role. Oh, go on, you have an opportunity here. Whip it first time. Meany. Oh, beautiful. Meany coming in on that back post, the right winger taking his attacking opportunities and just going straight for the jugular, heading it into the ground and just leaving the keeper left for dead. Dublin 1-0. I do not even know Atherton. I was about to say I'm going to call them Athletic because ATH. All right, 30 minutes gone. We're doing well. Like I said, I expected to dominate this game. 4 games on target with a 1.2 goal difference. I'd expect maybe a second goal in here if we can get away with it. Go on, we'll praise them again. Encourage. Okay. What happened there? All right, so that's half time. Doing well, controlling that XG. Players look like they're up for this and attacking superbly. That's what I want to hear. Is it just me, or have they swapped them around? The positive ones used to be up here and the negative ones used to be down here. I don't quite remember. So go on, start the second half. Come on. Connolly whip this in. Come on, Barker. Yes. Oh, wait, John O'Sullivan. Is that his? No, it's a second goal. You know, I think I'm actually going to have to zoom in because I can't really see. That is zoomed in all the way. What is going on? Look, it is what it is. Because I couldn't quite see the name over there. So Sullivan did quite well there. I don't want to play... I'll sort it, that's fine. Ignore. So I think about the 65-minute mark, I'm going to bring on some subs just to keep people fresh. Malloy isn't having a good game. Go on, Connolly. Whip this boy in. He is a vicious passer of the ball. Go on, first shot, Malloy. And I was just thinking about taking him off. Is that his first goal of the season? Oh, it's just beautiful. So as you can see, we are a massive threat at set pieces. Just if we don't win the first ball, we win that second ball. And it's a fairly talented squad that I'm after amassing here. Their goalkeeper having a bit of an injury. I really feel for him because that is devastating. So let's pull on some players here. So Verdun can play through the middle. I want the lap to come on. Malloy. Now we want to spend McNamee for, go on, O'Leary and Kevin O'Connor come on for Sullivan. Actually, no, we're going to bring Kavanagh on for that right wing because Barker has played an okay game. So there you go. Tourish. I've been impressed with Tourish. Also, we brought Nugent in on loan. He's only here until November, obviously, but I brought him in as cover backup for the defensive midfield roles because I figure you can never have enough of them. They are so important how this squad plays in terms of how I control the game, so I'm looking for versatility. He also plays as centre-back. He's 6'2". He doesn't have any player traits that'll get in the way. That's the key thing. And does he have a side preference? Prefers to be on the right. Well, you're not playing on the right. Deal with it. Come to think of it, I think Tourish prefers playing on the... I think he prefers playing on the left. No side preference. I'm thinking of somebody else. Okay, so confirm substitutions. Let's get cracking with this. Okay. So we're probably going to get through to the next round of the FA Cup. Right now, FA Cup proper, I want to play league teams. I want to eventually get into a situation where I'm playing against a League 2 side so I can just see where are we. Like, are we under par? Are we over par? Can we cope at that level? I want to have an idea of where I need to do in terms of my recruitment targeting, because obviously I'm always looking for players because of how this is going to set itself up. So 4 minutes of extra time. I think this is it. Connolly, can we make it 4? Go on, Sullivan. Oh, McNamee? Nah, can't quite. Look, 3-0. We should be happy with this. Straight through to the next round. Dominating. Very, 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 I'm saying very because I'm struggling for a word, commanding, dominating performance. They only had 4 shots, 1 on target. We had a goal, expected goal difference, Jesus. We had actually the difference is like 2, is like 1.7. An XG of 2.2, 2.3 if you round up, 2.2 if you round down. Who rounds 9 down to a 0? But anyway, a 3-0 win. And as you can see, it's decent. I like this tactic. I usually play with strikers, but for whatever reason, I'm just finding at this level, strikers don't work. 10 consecutive, Jesus, you can see all the achievements I'm getting on Steam. That's how you know I'm playing legitimately. I haven't pirated this. All right, they hammer and we're through to the next round. Where are we? So we've got another qualifying game in here. I might come back to you for the FA Trophy second round and see how that goes, because I'm having a lot of fun playing this and I hate stopping and starting it. So we're going to keep going with this. I'm probably going to have an editor video out before I get my next Dublin City update. But in the meantime, my friends, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.